Obviously, not the performance we wanted tonight. We had a great opportunity against a really good St. Louis team, um, and we didn't come out and do what we needed to do. And that's on myself. That's it's on the coaches that we didn't have them ready to go. And um, we have to respond from this and learn from this.
Coach, from the start, they got out to a 15-2 lead, and it felt like that really set the tempo for the rest of the game. How frustrating was the slow start for you guys, and what do you think was the biggest cause of that?
Yeah, to be honest with you, Jackson, it wasn't so much the 2 points that is disappointing. It's the fact that we gave up 15 points so quickly to them. And now, don't get me wrong, they were a top 25 team a couple of weeks ago. I think they'll be a top 25 team here shortly. They're a top 50 offensive and defensive team in the country. So that's a really good basketball team. But there were things, controllables that we didn't control today, and that's disappointing. 19 offensive rebounds. Paint touches, just some breakdowns defensively because we weren't communicating. So that was disappointing because there was controllable things that we didn't take care of.
You look at what they were able to do, and you mentioned that them being a top 25 team, and just to put the focus on them for a second, do you feel like that's the best team you've seen this year after playing them for 40 minutes?
I'd have to think so, and that's without Yuri Collins too, who obviously he's really sets the tone for them. He's a tremendous passer and playmaker for them. So, yeah, I mean, them are Dayton, I'd say right now. Now Bonaventure was a good team. We played Bonaventure in here too, and I mean, listen, it's the Atlantic 10. There's a lot of good teams between Dayton, VCU, Bonnie's, them, Richmond. I mean, it's a really really good league. It's the Atlantic 10. Um, so whether they're the best or not, I'd probably say yes, but I don't want to discredit anybody in our league either.
Coach Joel got in foul trouble really early in this game, and you put him back in with two fouls. He picks up the third really quickly. Was that more of a decision just to say, hey, you've been trusting him more lately and his ability to play through foul trouble? Because when he picked up the third, it felt like it really took you guys out of rhythm offensively.
Yeah, well, we wanted to give him another chance to get him back in there. Joel is always an advantage for us to be able to throw the ball inside to him, and he didn't have a good day today. He's 1 for 7. I thought he had some good looks. Maybe rushed a little bit. Maybe their size and physicality had a little impact on him. But yeah, we know we do trust Joel, and we need to have Joel out there. So he's got to learn from this and be better on Wednesday.
Sorry about that, Coach. St. Louis had a season high 55 rebounds. They were able to cash in 19 second chance points. We know about Hassan French and Jordan Goodwin and what they can do, but what makes this team as good as they are on the glass?
Um, well, first of all, they're old, right? So they're an older team. You have Goodwin, you have French, who have been there for a lot of years. You have a lot of returning players, which really, I mean, that's how you win in college basketball is you get old. But they have guys who understand what winning's about. Like, Jordan Goodwin, I mean, there's not a shot that goes up where he's not flying in to try and rebound. So, I have a lot of respect for him and their team. I will say this, they got 55 rebounds and again, 19 offensive rebounds. Um, is on us. But credit them for their defense. They made us miss a lot. I think we shot 27% from the game, which is not good. So when you miss that many shots, there's a lot of opportunities to rebound as well.
And Coach, you mentioned SLU's defense and the fact that they were able to hold you guys to some contested shots. But again, your team was able to get some great shot selection, just not able to cash in. What do you tell your team after a loss like this, when maybe they might feel a bit demoralized on the offensive end?
Yeah, well, I did tell them, I told them this at halftime that I liked some of the looks we were getting. You know what I mean? Like, we got Joel, unfortunately, Joel and Onyi, they had a rough night around the rim. So, we got them the ball where we wanted to get them, and they weren't able to capitalize, and they'll learn from that, and they're better players than how they played today. And again, some of we can improve our scheme as coaches as well. So, the big thing is just keeping your confidence up right now. It's such a long season. You play in the Atlantic 10, you're going to play teams like this. You're going to have some nights like this, but now you have to respond.
And Coach, you'll have 10 days off until that next game against Richmond. In those 10 days, what will you be focusing on to just get your players to regroup, recollect themselves, and have them ready for that next matchup?
Yeah, well, Drew, I don't think we're gonna have 10 days off. From what I'm hearing, we're gonna play Wednesday, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say where yet, Joe. Okay, yeah, we're gonna announce it at 7, but we're gonna be playing Wednesday against a team that wasn't on our schedule. So, you know, it's the college basketball season of 2021, and be grateful that you're playing. Be grateful you got an opportunity to compete. So we got to learn from this, and then get right back out on Monday and start preparing for Wednesday.
Coach, these past couple games, we've been seeing a bit more minutes from guys like Yami Butler. Do you think you'll be kind of experimenting with the rotation a bit more going into the leading up to the Atlantic 10 tournament?
Yeah, well, we're trying to extend our bench. We're trying to get more minutes from guys there. We play guys a lot of minutes, and we're trying to put Yame in positions where he can get out there and learn. I think in the game of basketball, especially for freshmen, you learn by doing. So as long as they earn it in practice, we got no problem putting them out there in a game. As long as it's earned. So yeah, we are trying to extend our bench a little bit, and if he earns it, and now you earn it on the court. Now you earn it in practice. Now you got to earn it on the court.